Hi Cole, this is Wayne. You ready to solve the Rubik's Cube? I've finally gotten around to making the videos that I had said that I would do. Several things you need to do. First off, you'll need to write down these formulas. And you can pause this if you want to write this down. But just so you can tell, U, R, U inverse, R inverse, U inverse, F inverse, U, F. And for the formulas, U stands for upper, R is right, F is front, inverse is counterclockwise. So a U by itself means move the upper level clockwise, move the right clockwise, then move the upper level counterclockwise or inverse, and then the upper level inverse, the front inverse, and that's how this works. There are 5 formulas that you'll need to memorize, but they're not hard, and there are some tricks that I used. Like this first one, it's 8 steps. But if you really look at it, the first 2, you make the first 2 steps, an upper clockwise and then a right clockwise, and then you just undo that with an upper inverse and a right inverse. And the same for the next 4. Upper inverse, front inverse, then upper clockwise and front clockwise. So I just broke it down into 2 parts of 4. And then of those 4, the first 2 you just undo with the next 2. So just whatever works for you. Okay, now we'll talk about this cube. This is the upper side. This is the front or the face. The right side, the left side, and the down side. So you've got the upper side and the down side. And a clockwise move, that's clockwise, or inverse is this way. If you were going to move the right side clockwise, that's that way. Inverse is back this way. Okay. Now when you're making moves, the first thing you want to do is have your thumb on the face, whatever is the face of the cube at the time you're using it. But if you put your thumb on it, you can then rotate the cube around any way you want and not lose track of where you are. Okay? So let's go ahead and scramble it up, and we won't scramble it real hard, but enough to get it out of place. Now you can solve any side that you want, but I'm used to solving the green side first. So green side up, and we're going to solve this level right here. Okay? And then in solving the upper level, the first thing you want to do is get the cross right. You want green, 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 and green. And after we get the cross, then we'll get the right green one to where it's supposed to be, according to the center below it. So we get the cross, then we get the right one according to where it should be, then we'll do the corners. So this one is already there. And the way to get green up there is just rotate this one up. Let's make this a little more scrambled. Okay, there we go. So we're solving the green side. We rotate this up. Now we need to get another green one. If there's any green on the bottom, it's just a matter of moving them up. Here's a good one right here. See that green? We just move it up like that. Now it's not the correct green one because we need a green one that's tan, but we don't worry about that right now. We just want to get green across the top. Now the problem is if you try to move this and then do something, you're undoing what you've already done. So you need to kind of work on the side that's not solved yet. So we turn this up, and that green one's right here. Just move it out of the way, and then move that back up. And now we just rotate this. As long as we've got the green on the side, we just move this around until we get it where it needs to be, and then we can just rotate it up. That makes sense? We can do it again. Scramble it up. Okay, we're going to solve the green side. This is the green side. This is the yellow side. The blue. The blue side is always the opposite of green. No matter how you turn this, blue is always opposite of green. Green is always opposite of yellow. So what we want to do is get a green one up here. So there's a green one. Here's a green one, but we can't put it up there because this one's already there. But if we rotate this green one around, then we can move it up. Here's a green one, so if we turn it around to be under one that's not already set like these two are, then you just rotate it up. So now we need to get the green one here. There's a green one right there. So we're just going to rotate this up. Okay, so we've got the green cross, but we've got to get the correct color. And that's easy to do. Doesn't matter which side you start with. Just take the green, move it all the way down to upside down. And it's white, so we just rotate it until we're on the white side. And we're going to move this one up to here. So the green is there. We're bringing it up to here. Now, as we rotated this, it brought the green one that was here down to the bottom, and we want to, it's a tan, so we just move to the tan side and move it up. There's the green one, which is, we want red, so we move it to the red side. And rotate it up to here. So this green one needs to come up here. So we just move it to it's under where we want it to be and just rotate it up. So now we've solved the green cross. We also have the right colors according to the squares below it. Okay. Next, we want to get the four corners. And we'll pause this for a second, and then this will be our next installment, getting the corners right.